So this won't take long. It's just let's call a follow up on our last conversation.
All right, yeah, no worries. I'm happy to clarify, add to, whatever you need, right?
That's really good to hear.
Why is he so confident?
All right, have a seat.
All right, thank you. How can I help?
Okay, so
Take a different angle today.
where do I start?
Third eye view.
After our chat, where you told me this fascinating story, I was like, okay, I took that. I started looking at all the evidence that we have. Just to refresh your memory, you said you didn't see Verity strangle Rap. That didn't happen. You said that you strangled him a bit during the fight they had, right? You remember that?
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
When there was a struggle and when I was down on the ground.
Yes. Yep, that one. So I started looking at, the evidence that we have, statements. I was like,
Oh
something
God.
really doesn't make sense. It's like something is, there's something that isn't matching.
You're telling me, mate?
So I talked to some people.
All right.
So
Oh
a
no.
couple of hours ago, I was actually up at prison.
Oh, what was you in for?
No, I was talking to Verity.
Oh shit, how's she doing, mate?
Oh, she's seems okay, yeah. Um, so she had her lawyers there. It wasn't. We weren't trying to pressure her into giving any answers.
Right.
The lawyers were there. They could stop her at any time. There's no sign that she's gone insane, right?
Oh
This
shit,
wasn't
right.
right after. This wasn't right after what happened. It's been a while. Okay, see where I'm going?
Yeah,
Now, I
right.
asked her again about what happened there. And for the second time, she confirms that she strangled Rap.
Right.
Okay? She's admitting it. She's saying that she's done it
That's alright. I don't know why she would do that.
because it's what happened, right? She's describing how it happened. She's saying that she did it. And then I remembered some of the other details of what you told me. Like
Right.
how she's just saying it to protect you because you told her what happened with the fight, right? You told her that you were fighting, you strangled them, and she's doing this to just not get you into trouble, right? That's what you
I'm
said?
guessing that's what it must be, right?
Okay, yeah. So I asked Verity about what
Right.
exactly was happening before we got there, right?
Okay.
What were you doing? What info did you tell her? You know what she told me?
What?
That your condition was pretty bad. The only thing you were saying is that you kept saying that he was gonna burn me. Just over and over and over. You just keep telling her that Rab was gonna burn you.
Well, the
You didn't
gazer was
tell
about
her
to burn
anything
me.
about. Sure, but that's not what you told me last time. You said you had a chat about the details of the fight, and that's how she knew about it. But she's saying you didn't say any of this.
I'm pretty
She's saying
sure
you
I
didn't tell
did.
her any of this. No, not according to Verity. So here's where this bit leaves us. Okay?
Right.
If you're lying about this, this isn't helping Verity at all. In fact, it does absolutely nothing to Verity because she's admitting that she's done it, right? She's saying that it was, self-defense, doing it to help you, all that stuff. But the strangling, she's admitting to it. So this lying, if you're lying right now, isn't going to make one bit of difference in her case. Okay? I hope that
Right.
this bit is very, very clear because what's coming next is a lot more important, Ronnie, because it involves what happens to you.
What happens to me? What do you mean?
Because this investigation didn't stop at this bit. Because, at this point, we have everything that we need. You going into trial, your statement saying, oh, Verity didn't do it, doesn't really make a difference, like I said, because Verity's saying, oh, I went and strangled him. So
Right.
at this point, it's like, okay, Ronnie's statement doesn't matter, right?
Okay.
Here's the problem, though. Verity's not the only person I spoke to. I also spoke to the doctor that did the autopsy on Rab.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, the autopsy says something really interesting. The cause of death isn't just the blood loss from the stabbing.
Strangulation.
It's actually that plus the strangling. Because apparently the strangling was so bad, did a lot of damage to her throat. The doctor is saying that if either of these things happened on their own, it would have killed him. Are you guessing that?
Well, what difference does it make?
We'll get to that point. Either of these things could have killed him. And the doctors don't know which one of them happened first. So there's no way of knowing which of these things happened first. From what Verity is saying,
Either way,
stab and then strangle. But technically, the doctors can't prove it. All right?
Okay.
So you know how we have to treat it in the PD? That both things are responsible for his death. Okay? Now here's where you get involved, Ronnie. You're telling me that the strangling was done by you.
That's right. That's what I said.
Do you know what that means? Yeah. Do you know what that means?
That I might have contributed to his death in the moment that he was trying to murder me.
This tells me that you both killed him.
Right. But don't I have that right?
Right to what?
To kill him in self-defense.
See, here's the best part, Ronnie. He tried to kill you after this fight was over. You told me that this fight started by you jumping over the bar and hitting him. You started it.
He provoked me, mate.
Right. So when somebody provokes you, you have the right to kill them?
No, I didn't try to kill him until he was trying to kill me.
No,
I tried to put a stop to it.
Ronnie, you told me that you jumped over, you started hitting each other. There was a fight on the ground where you tried to strangle him. And then you got up, you broke the glass, told him to stop. He then headbutted you, and then he tried to kill you.
That's right.
So the strangling part happened before he tried to kill you. This is in self-defense. This is you starting a fight and trying to kill somebody. So possibly,
I didn't mean
being charged.
I wasn't strangling him with the intent to kill him.
So you're saying it's manslaughter, right?
No, I'm not.
No intent to kill him. That's manslaughter. That's what that is.
Because no, I think it's more complicated than that.
No, it's actually very simple. The details that you told us last time are quite clear. So this can very, very easily end up, in the best case scenario, you get charged with manslaughter. Or you, for the second time somehow, you get accomplice to murder. Is that what you want?
No.
Because there is another option.
Right.
If you strangle him is a lie that you told, and you change that statement and you tell me what actually happened, because again, Verity admitted it. You changing facts here and lying is not going to help her. She's saying that she's done it. The only person, if you're lying to me right now, the only person that's getting screwed over is yourself. So I think it's a really easy choice here. You keep lying, you don't help Verity, you get charged with something horrible. Is that what you're gonna go with?
Well,
do you need time to think, Ronnie?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to think, right? Because well, there's something else to it that you don't know.
Oh, okay. What is that? What's the thing that I don't know?
Well, I'm just trying to get
try to make it up, or
I'm not making it up, mate. I didn't try to strangle Wab, right?
Okay.
Let's just be clear about that. It wasn't me.
Right.
But it wasn't Verity neither.
Okay, that's new, certainly.
When I got to the pub, right? Wab pulled a gun on me. He said, "You're not leaving here alive," right? He said, "Sit down, we're going to talk." I said, "Fine, mate, fine. Just don't hurt me." And then we sat down, we started talking, had a few pints. All the while he's got a gun, right? He sat there holding on to it the whole time with it face down on the bar, right? And I'm loosening him up a bit, making a few jokes, trying to just get him to fucking chill, right?
Yeah.
And he starts talking about autoerotic asphyxiation. I'm like, what the fuck is that? He's like, let me show you, right?
Okay, Ronnie. What do you think? Do you think this is a joke here?
Mate, hand to God, that's what he said. And he... Well, hang on. Mate, you're coming at me... All right, just... Let's pump the brakes a bit, right?
Okay.
Wab was a sicko, mate. He... All right, hang on. All right, scrap that. No, I'm just joking around about that, right?
Right.
Yes, you got me. I didn't strangle him.
Uh-huh.
But when
Who did?
Verity stabbed him and he dropped to the ground,
Yeah.
I did notice that his shirt was kind of, the way he fell, his shirt was kind of around his like tight around his neck, right? I thought, oh, good, that might fit in. If the stabbing hasn't finished him off, maybe the shirt will. And obviously, I didn't want to say that because because I didn't want to. I didn't want him to live, right? I didn't actively do anything to make him die, but I didn't do anything to save him from dying neither. But I think, and in Verity, because the way he fell, his face was flat on the ground, and Verity kind of pulled him up and went to see if he was okay, right? And when she didn't done that, I noticed that his shirt got even tighter around his neck. And Verity didn't notice. And then he was laying there. I said, I think he's dead. And look at that. I think at the end of the day, babe, I said to her, babe, I think at the end of the day, he's died by his own shirt. And she said, oh, they'll never believe it. Coppers will never...
Right.
The coppers will never
That's
believe
crazy.
that.
What? She's right. Can you tell me what kind of shirt it was?
Yeah, the one he was wearing.
The one, of course, that makes sense. Why would it be somebody else's shirt?
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you get it.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. There's an autopsy report, Ronnie. Okay.
Right.
It shows that somebody strangled him with force.
You should have
not a
dusted him
shirt.
for prints. Should have dusted his big neck for prints.
Ronnie, you're not guessing it, right? I don't think you.
Right.
Verity is admitting to it. Okay? Verity is saying, I strangled him, right?
Right.
The only difference that your statement is making right now is to you. She gets in, you were on the ground.
That's
Rab
right.
had the match in his hand.
That's right. He struck it.
Okay, so you're going to tell me the exact steps from there about what happened. And I hope that it matches the other statements that we have from other people and the evidence that we have. Okay?
All
I hope that
right.
you're actually telling me the truth right now.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Here I am on the ground. There he is, striking the match. Then Verity appears. She said, leave my Ronnie alone. And then he lunges at her. And she stabs him. And he drops to the floor. Then Verity... And, you know, he's not looking like he's getting back up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Verity says, oh, my God. And... I don't know what she done with the knife, whether she put it in the pocket or put it on the table. I don't know what happened, but
All right.
she gets down on the floor to check that he's breathing, right? And that's when he grabs her and he's like, you couldn't even understand what he was saying. He was livid, right? The only thing I could make out is, I'm going to fucking kill ya. And some very nasty words as well. and he grabs her, but the way she was positioned, she managed to, she like pushed him away, but his arms were on the outside of her arms, and her arms were on the inside of his, right? So she managed to get hold of his neck, and he's not fucking letting go. She's squeezing harder and harder, and I'm yelling, let her go, you dog. And then eventually he goes limp, right? He doesn't let go, he just kind of goes limp, and his hands fall to his sides. Verity's still squeezing. I'm saying, babe. She couldn't hear me. She was hysterical, mate, right? I'm saying, babe, let go of him. And she kind of snaps out of it, and she's like, oh, Jesus Christ. And she said, what have I done? We need an ambulance. And I said, babe, he's trying to kill you, right? I said, let him fucking rot. She said, no, we need to get him an ambulance right now. And then Stella was there at this point. She's saying, get out, get an ambulance, right? And call the police. And then Verity gets me round the other side of the bar. I say, listen, right? You got to tell him it was me who I said, no, I didn't actually say that at that point. I said, babe, you can't tell him you strangled him, right? Because they're going to think you've murdered him. And she said, oh God, have I murdered him? I said, no, babe, he was trying to kill you, right? You were just doing what you thought was you had to do to protect your own life. You weren't even thinking, that was instinct, right? It's a reflex, a survival instinct. Yep. And then her and Stella started butting up, and then you lot arrived.
Right, okay, all right. So, you're saying you had this entire conversation. Verity's saying, that's right, all that you said was he's gonna burn me. So that already doesn't match what Verity's saying.
The only thing I
could... very bad condition, you weren't saying much. The only thing you kept repeating was, he was gonna burn me, he was gonna burn me. And when I got there, you also weren't saying much. You were just asking, kept asking if Verity was real. But you're telling me you had this entire conversation.
It was also, over in a matter of 10 seconds.
You're saying that he lunged at Verity, so then she stabbed him.
That's right.
Verity says that something else about how this happened. She's saying that she's the one that went in and stabbed him. There was no lunging from Rap.
Mate, she thinks she's murdered him, right?
I mean, she killed him, which is what happened.
Yeah, but she thinks she took it too far and she murdered him. And that's not fair. She didn't. She did what she had to, right?
Ronnie,
I know how it looks, mate.
The trial is for. I'm looking for facts here, not stories. I'm looking for actual facts about what happened. And when you tell me things that don't match other stuff, what am I supposed to do with that?
It does match other stuff.
No. The fact that you're saying this was self-defense doesn't matter one bit to my questions here. Okay? This is something for the defense to argue at court.
Right.
Facts are facts.
Well, I'm not part of the prosecution.
Are objective things. You're not. You're a witness. Okay. Facts are an objective thing.
Of course.
You need to keep your opinion and your feelings out of it. So
I'm telling you the facts.
You're saying that he lunged at her.
That's
She's saying that she grabbed his arm and then stabbed him. There was no lunging. You're saying you kept talking about all this stuff. She's saying there was no conversation. In fact, like, you didn't tell her anything about what happened.
But she was a
Used to
state,
get
mate. I
complaint
don't think she can. She either doesn't remember or she's
compared to you, who is
keeping it
full of
out.
petrol.
Sorry.
Compared to you, who is full of petrol.
I was a state as well, right? But I couldn't do anything but sit there and watch, right? She was the one actively trying to save her own self after she saved my life.
Okay, now you're saying he gets stabbed, he's on the ground, bleeding out. Right, you described it last time, and lots of blood. That's what Verity said as well. Right? He's
Yeah,
bleeding
that's
out.
right. Yeah.
She goes to check if he's breathing. And then he grabs her in what way?
He grabs her shoulders, right?
Grabs her shoulders.
Yeah, like he grabs kind of like either side of her.
Okay. Grabs her shoulders and then she strangles him.
She had no choice. That's the only thing
Because he
she
grabbed
could
her
do.
shoulder. Right.
He grabbed her and he's saying he's going to
Bleeding
fucking
out on
kill
the
her.
floor.
Yeah, that's right. It was like his last little bit of strength. And thankfully it wasn't that strong because she managed to strangle him.
Okay.
So what's the alternative viewpoint here? That she stabbed him, thought, you know what, that was nice, but not as nice as a bit of hands-on, risking her life to strangle him.
Risking her life?
Why would she strangle him if he's still alive?
So that he becomes dead.
Right.
You don't strangle dead people, Ronnie. They're already dead.
So if he's not dead, why does she put the weapon away and go hands on when that only increases her chance of getting killed herself?
Getting killed by the person who's bleeding out?
That's
On
right.
the ground?
Yes.
How does that happen?
Because he's still alive and he's still very strong.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like he was very strong with most of his blood out on the floor.
Right. So how do you know he wasn't dead by the time she strangled him? Because that's a whole different charge, isn't it? That's a whole less severe charge, isn't it? What's that, tampering with a corpse?
It's not like that. It's about intent as well. Like you mentioned at the beginning.
Right, yeah, okay. What if he was dead and she was angry and she thought, oh, fuck you, right? That's not first degree murder.
Depends on if you know that he's dead or not. But you just told me that he was speaking.
Yeah,
right?
and he was, that's
speaking,
right.
He was alive. And then she strangled him.
So he can speak, but he can't have enough strength to try to kill her.
He's been stabbed in the stomach. He's bleeding out, about to die, barely speaking, and he grabs her shoulder. You seen anybody try to kill someone by grabbing the shoulder?
No, but he was saying, I'm going to kill you, and he was pulling her closer. He was trying to strangle her, mate.
He said he's grabbing her shoulders.
Yeah, but that is because the way Verity maneuvered, he couldn't get it any closer, right?
So now you're just making a guess.
No, I saw what he was trying to strangle her.
That's not what you told me just 5 minutes ago.
I'm trying to be thorough here, mate. If I'm missing details, that's not intentional.
You're doing a lot there to cover for Verity.
What would you do Okay, put yourself in my shoes, LeChuck. Let's say everything you're saying is completely
You say that she
100%
dumped you?
accurate. She dumped me, right?
What
That
happened
doesn't
there?
change the fact that she saved my life.
No, of course. What happened between you?
What? What she
Like
dumped
she
me?
does all of that to save you and then dumps you?
Well, she just
It's a bit
thinks
strange, right?
no. What are you getting at?
I'm not getting anything. I'm just curious.
No, she said it's just we've been everything. It's just too much. Everything's too much, and you know I'm going to be spending a lot of time in here, Ron. She said, "I love you, mate, but it's not going to work, right?"
Mm.
I said, "Babe, let's just see how the trial goes, right? Because you didn't murder him. You didn't go there with the intent to kill him." Did she admit to that?
I mean, that wasn't exactly a question I asked.
Well, don't you think that's should be one of the things you should be trying to figure out and at least get her point of view?
Oh, I figured it out.
She did not go there with the intent to kill him. I swear to God, mate.
That's what you believe, and that's what the defense is going to try and prove during this trial. And maybe they're going to be successful, and she gets a lesser charge,
Yeah, right,
right?
right.
But my job right now is to put, like I said, put the facts together.
But I don't know. Okay, well, why didn't you even ask her?
Because it's a pointless question.
No, it's not. Because if she
Did you
did go there
meant to
with the,
go and kill this person? Who the hell would answer that? If it's somebody who did plan to kill somebody, who would answer that?
that would be an expression of remorse, which goes a long way in this kind of thing. And
Well, the
you
defense is,
as an investigator have to try to figure out if there's remorse.
well,
You
I'm
got
not
to give him a
investigating
chance
a
to be
case. I'm
remorseful,
prosecuting Ronnie. Okay, the investigation is
right?
done. That was done by Darling a while ago.
Yeah, right.
I'm now prosecuting the case at court.
So, do you think she's got remorse?
Well, she believed, like, the defense again is going to be that it was to save you.
Yeah, right.
It's not that, oh, I killed him, but now I'm remorseful. It's more like I did what I had to do to save Ronnie, right? That's what you've been saying.
Right.
So it's a different kind of thing, different motive there. If that is the entire story, if that is what happened.
It is.
Now, sure, this last story is the one that makes the most sense out of all of them. But Ronnie, this is the version number 3. So
I'm losing track too.
why should I believe all of this? Are you actually telling the truth this time?
I am, mate, because, and you should believe it because there's a benefit of the doubt there, right? You either believe,
10 minutes ago, you were trying to tell me a shirt did it.
yeah, because I know how it looks. I do. I get it. I know how it looks, right? And as somebody who sat there and watched the whole thing, I know the truth. I'm the only one who can truly say what the truth is, right?
Yeah, lucky for me.
And mate, you got a decision to make, right? Do I put away a good lady because of a complete fucking scoundrel getting what he deserves? Or,
He didn't deserve that.
mate, he was going to burn me to death, right? Nobody who's going
He
to...
deserved to be in prison.
If I could have killed him, I would have, and I'd be walking away. I absolutely would have killed him. Absolutely. I wish I did.
If it was self-defense, then yes, you would be getting away.
You can't get much more self-defense than that, being doused in petrol.
But it wasn't you that did this.
No, but I've got I think I've earned the right to say he deserved to die.
Nobody does.
I do, because he was trying to kill me. He's trying to brutally kill me.
Deserve it. Let's get something clear. Somebody trying to kill you, you kill them in self-defense because you had to do it to defend yourself, to save your own life.
That's right.
But same people deserve to die is a whole other thing.
If somebody was about to burn you to death and somehow you lived through it, would you think, oh, you know what, I forgive him?
No, I don't think that's what you're...
You'd think you'd want him dead, right?
Want him in prison. I want him rotten in prison. That's the ideal scenario here.
Oh, I'll go into that. Yeah, I wish the geezer survived and he's rotting in prison. Oh my God. Holy fuck, stinks. Well, yeah, no, I get that, right? But, you know, it's a tough spot for me to be in, mate. I don't want to be in. God, I wish he just fucking killed me. Everybody would be... Everything would be a lot simpler for everybody if I was just killed. Jerry, how you doing?
Wouldn't be.
Not married, unfortunately.
Don't think about it that way, all right?
Well, I can't help it, mate. Things would be so much different. Verity wouldn't be in... Rab would be on trial, not Verity.
I understand that you're trying to protect her. It is making my job a lot more difficult, so I'm not happy about it.
Listen, mate, you know I respect you, right? It's not... I'm not doing this to make your life difficult, right? And I'm just trying to say things in a way that showed the truth of the situation, that it was justified, Verity's innocent, she's a fucking angel. It's... God, I owe me fucking life, mate.
Yep, she saved your life, and I'm sure part of it was that.
You say you want me to tell the truth, and that's the only thing that can possibly help her. But I know what the truth looks like, right? So what do I do?
Not what you told me? So you're saying that what you told me isn't the truth. Is that what you're saying right now?
No, because I know I know what it looks like, that she just went up and strangled him, right? That's why I didn't want to say it. But no, I knew this is how you should take it. I knew it.
If you're saying he was trying to kill her and then she strangled him, then why would that be seen as something else? But you saying that is making me think that there's something else that you're not saying.
Well, it's exactly because look at how you're taking it. Because
No,
that's what
because
happened,
of
and
what
this
you're
is
saying.
exactly how
Because
you're
of what
taking it.
saying.
Sorry.
No, because of what you're saying. You're saying that the truth would make it look bad, which is implying that the truth isn't what you told me.
No, I said I know how it looks, right? She just stabbed him and then got on top of him and strangled him, finished the job off, right, in cold blood. That's
Yeah.
exactly how you've taken it, and that's not what it was. But I knew you would.
So he was trying to kill her while on the ground.
That's
And
right.
that's why she strangled him.
That's right.
All right. Okay.
And she was just, you know, I mean, poor girl. I'm surprised she didn't have a heart attack, right? Or completely lose touch with reality. Because for a second there, it looks like she did. I was saying, let go of her, let go of him, babe. She didn't hear me at all. She's just locked in, right? Terrified, trying to protect herself. And as soon as it was over, she snapped out of it. Oh my God, have I murdered him? Does that sound like something somebody would say who went there with intent?
It's possible.
Unlikely, I would say.
I'd say it doesn't rule it out. Listen, I'm sure things won't be as bad as you're imagining them. All right?
But what if they are, mate? I mean, dude, poor
She's
girl.
not gonna be away for 100 months. Okay?
Yeah, yeah. Can't guarantee
Probably
me
shouldn't have
that.
told you those numbers.
You can't promise me that.
Look, there's only how many days until the trial?
Like 2? Or something? 2 or 3?
Yeah, so we'll find out soon how this goes. Right?
Alright, well... Oh, fucking hell, mate. I mean it. I wish he just killed me, right?
No,
I mean
you don't.
it. Because...
You don't, Ronnie. Go on.
But that would have made her okay.
You don't know that. Think she'll be happy that you're dead?
No, but...
Yeah?
Oh, shit. Whoop, hang on. No, of course
What's going on
not.
with the car?
No, I'm just trying to switch it off. But actually, I go right. There we go.
Alright,
I'm in a tough spot, mate. Right? I'm in a tough spot.
Mm-hmm.
I respect it. You got a job to do, right? And you're not going to beat around the bush or anything like that, right?
Yes.
God, I think, you know, she should be
stop
getting a
thinking
medal.
about it.
She should be getting a medal
medal?
for saving
Come
me.
on. Okay, that might be going a bit too far there. Listen. I need to get back to work. Because I've got a lot of stuff to do.
All right.
You stop thinking about this. And the trial is going to be in 2 days. And it's all going to be done.
All right, well, you know, I'm not a religious fellow, but as they say, it's in God's hands, right?
Sure, yeah. Let's go with that.
God, mate, I hope you're
Right.
wrong.
We'll see. Have a good night, Ronnie.
All right, you too, mate.